I see a lot of guys just working really hard. We're trying to, use a method where, it's a different guy every day. Nobody's really, taking it and ran with it, and that's really just because of just the opportunity so far. We had, you got some practices without pads on. Now you've had a few with pads on. So I think as you go through more and more situational things, more and more scrimmage type opportunities, I think somebody eventually will separate themselves. Right now it's a whole host of guys that we're playing. We're trying to find the best combination of 5 DBs in a lot of our nickel type stuff. So that we've tried a lot of different combinations. That could be a combination of multiple positions, corners, safeties, nickels. We're trying to find that best 5 combination, and I think early on like that battle will continue. I would imagine into the season. Maybe one guy one game the next. Similar to how Coach did the quarterback competition last year, where might be one guy, and it really like how you play in games and how you play. The best players will show themselves as the season goes on.
For Josh, though, he was late ad. What does he bring to the table, and how is he acclimated?
Yeah, I think Josh was a great pickup. He's a pro. And number one, he's a pro. You can tell he's played a lot of football. He's played against really good competition. Like everybody's like, oh, he's coming from UMass. Like they're an independent team, so they have an interesting schedule. When you look at the teams they've played the last few years, every year they're playing 2, 3, 4 sort of, way up there money type games for them. So he's played against good competition. He came in, and I think probably the smartest thing he did was he jumped in Mikey's hip pocket from the day he got here. Those guys have been like twin brothers in the building all the time. So the learning curve has been, pretty, I would say, smooth for him and how he's picked things up, and he's added a great value to that competition so far.
Got someone like Amarion who's made that move too, but didn't have as much experience as Mikey. How much more challenging is that for him?
Yeah, I think I said this maybe in the spring, but the difference was like Mikey's been in these moments, and he's made crucial touchdown catches, in key situations, and he's made plays before he moved over to defense. Amarion, while he has a tremendous skill set, very unique for a corner, just like when you're in the NFL and you're looking at players, you're like, wow, like this would be ideal, if you had a guy this big, this long, this fast, this quick, that's a very rare combination. So the cool thing about Amarion is he has a very unique skill set, some very unique traits for the position. It's going to be for him about playing in front of 110,000 people, handling that moment, handling the mental side of play after play after play after play, the ability to respond, the ability to come back from good things, the ability to come back from bad things. And I'm very pleased with the progress I've seen out of him so far.